Hi, and welcome back to WHKE 101.9. Today we'll be talking about the impact a single moment can have on a person and what parts of our character can be revealed. I have three callers today to help us discuss this topic better. As mentioned in such texts written by William Shakespeare and John Steinbeck, both of their works show multiple examples of the small choices in life that may have the largest impact. Here we have Macbeth. Welcome. Tell us your stance on the impacts of someone's decisions with their life.
Hey! Well, I'm calling in to say I have read Macbeth and I can connect this question to the character, Macbeth. So, the impact of a single moment on life is shown in Macbeth, predominantly when he kills the king on page 23 in the book. This impacts Macbeth's life forever because he becomes king and he starts feeling guilt and also starts having hallucinations which drove him mad. This reveals that Macbeth has a weak character because even though he went through with his actions of killing the king, he doubted himself several times before going through with killing, which is shown on page 22, his feelings of doubt. So, because Macbeth has a weak resolve and a weak character, as I stated previously, this reveals why he thought he needed power to become quote-unquote stronger.
Well, thank you for your input on this. I have with me my next caller, Brooke. And what's your stance on this?
I remember reading of Mice and Men, and a lot of the moments from the book show the impact of a single moment. In the book, the two main characters are George and Lenny. Lenny is a big, strong guy, but doesn't realize his strength. Lenny lived with his aunt until she died and George took him in. There's a quote on page 40 that says, when his Aunt Clara died, Lenny just came along working, got kind of used to each other after a little while. This quote is impactful because this single moment was what changed George's life forever. From the point that Lenny came to work with him, George had to take care of him, and this showed that George is a kind-hearted person and cares about Lenny, even though he may not really seem like it. But because Lenny is how he is, it's hard for George to get a job with Lenny, along with taking care of him. Also, there's another point in the book where George makes a big decision that really impacts his life. On page 107 and a little bit before, George decides to kill Lenny after Lenny killed Curly's wife. Previously before that, though, Lenny had also had similar incidents where he killed animals or grabbed someone in public, but once this happened, George knew something had to be done. At this point, George really had no other option. It was either to kill Lenny or have him go to a hospital where he wouldn't be treated well. After George killed Lenny, this changed all the plans they had for a farm with the rabbits and animals once they had got enough money to actually buy the land. This reveals George's character because it shows he really does care about what's best for Lenny and he doesn't want him to be treated differently or unfair. Overall, George's decisions in Of Mice and Men can relate back to the theme today because it really shows about how a single moment can change someone's life forever and reveal their character.
Alright, thank you so much. Now our last caller, Christina. Welcome, and what are your thoughts?
Yes, I actually have a few quotes that may help you guys answer the question of how impactful a single moment can truly be. In the poem To a Mouse, the author describes how quickly a single moment can change the future events. Your tiny housey, too, is in ruin, and nothing now from which to build a new one. This is stated within the poem. In the single moment, while simply plowing a farmer's field, the farmer destroys the mouse's home, in which the single moment impacted the life of the mouse. Now homeless, the mouse will have to go through another struggle to build yet another home. After destroying the mouse's home, he also notes that the fields lay bare and wasted, and weary, winter's coming fast. In this last quote, the poet describes how not only has the farmer simply ruined his home, but now with this information given about the winter weather approaching, the impact of this moment grows even stronger. This poem To a Mouse truly shows how one moment, one action, and 1 second can truly impact and change the course of another being.
Thank you.
And you heard it first at WHKE 101.9. Just exactly how a single moment can really decide your own fate. Take it from those who have first-hand experience. Single moments can truly show who you are as a person, and these moments can carry a weight of a lifetime. Let that decision be murder or something as simple as extending a helping hand to someone who might not know what's best for themselves. With that to weigh on your mind, we sign off here on WHKE 101.9 to leave your fate in your hands.